Hi, I'm Victoria Regan, and I'm here at the First Coast Classic Championship. And with me, I have three very special guests. We have Austin Reed, we have Nicolay, Nikolai or Nicolay? Nicolay, I got it right the first time, and Austin's father, Keith Reed. So, and the last name is Clemens. But we're going to start with you, Austin. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right, so I'll start from the beginning. I have been judging you this weekend, and you've been wonderful. Can you tell me your stats? That is, your age and where you're from.
Yes. I am 8 and I came from America, Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, and that's where the studio is, obviously.
Yes.
And so what styles did you dance yesterday? Was it yesterday and the day before, or just yesterday?
Yesterday and the day before.
And what styles did you dance?
Rhythm and smooth.
You have any favorite?
Yes. Viennese waltz.
That's your favorite dance. Okay. Can you tell me how you did?
I think I did great. And if it weren't for Nikki, I wouldn't have been a great dancer.
Well, it sounds like you've danced for a long time already. Having said that, so when did you start dancing?
I started when I was 3.5.
3.5, that's very young, actually.
Yes.
And so you started with the rhythm and the smooth at 3.5?
Well, I started with smooth, and then I learned rhythm after smooth.
Okay. And so the question I always ask to the young dancer is, did you ask to go in to take lessons, or did your parents kind of, take you there? And
Well, my daddy wanted me to dance because he was also a dancer. So he took me in, and the first time I didn't want to go, but then I kind of progressed to where I like it a lot.
all right, that sounds exciting. So I'm going to pass the microphone over to your teacher, Nikki, whom you've already spoken very highly of, and we'll ask her about your past and your future.
Absolutely. I am so lucky to be a part of Austin's dance journey. Nicolay from Sorelay Ballroom, Atlanta. And I met him at 3.5, and immediately he was a smooth kid. His first dance in a recital was the foxtrot that he so adorably named the Trot Fox when he was 3.5. And
That's a better name.
I know.
I like it. That's right. They rename it.
And I asked him, I said, would you like to do, a rhythm dance? Because you always think of the rhythm first for the kids. And he said, no, I want to do a trot fox. So we performed from his very first recital at 3.5, and he's still going. And I just know that there are so many great things ahead for him in dance. He's very dedicated. He's a very hard worker. And it's just a pleasure to be a part of the next generation to keep ballroom dance alive and growing.
Well, it sounds like you're a great support, especially working with children. It's such a gift to be able to do that, and patience is good, isn't it? But you're very well behaved, I can see.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to now talk to your dad. See what he has to say about all this.
So I'm very proud of Austin and Nicolay and her amazing way that we call her the horse or the kid whisperer, the way she draws him in. Because not every day is a great day. It's hard. You have to answer the bell and be accountable. So to your question earlier about when did he start and he jump in right away, Nikki and I were partners dancing, and I wanted Austin to have an addition to the 5 and the 10Ks we run together and the track and the soccer and racket sports we play. I wanted him to have something for life that he could do, and an art form and musicality. And so I just started to bring him to the studio, because the worst that could happen would be to hear great music. But, then he caught on and decided he wanted to dance too. So it was largely his decision to step forward. I think that's positive.
Very positive. And as a parent, how do you feel if Austin was to choose this as a career?
So there'll come a stage where I will trust him to make the decision about what he wants to do in life, if he wants to make this a career or if he wants to pursue some other things. And that alone, I think, is a life lesson that I have to pass on to him. Part of my responsibility is to pass on to him the ability to make those decisions. That's not something I'm going to force on him, and he'll come to that. So he could be professional and get all the accolades and learn the hard work there, or maybe stay amateur and have another career. But one thing is, it teaches accountability and hard work and discipline, and I think that's a pretty good formula.
It's a fun way of discipline, isn't it? Yeah, but it does. And how are your grades in school?
Pretty good.
So based on what your dad said about all your interests, it's nice to hear you're playing a lot of sports and you have other passions. What do you think about dancing in the future? Do you think this is something you'll continue to do?
Yes, I think that dancing is wonderful.
What is the best part of it?
Having fun.
Having fun, that's it. We're sure. Well, it was wonderful meeting you. And before we end, I wonder if you'd give us the pleasure of showing us a couple steps from your favorite dance, maybe the Viennese waltz, and a rhythm dance. Your choice. You can show me what you like. And you have your number on, I think. Would you like to stand up? Can we do that? Mr. Gary Spencer, who's behind the camera. Can we stand up and you want to show me? Can we follow him over here, Gary? Why don't you go over here? Look, number 422. Show us your number. All right, do you want to keep your hat on or take it off? Because I know you've used this hat for a show number. But, I mean, you could show us the show number, but in the meantime...
Would you like his instructor or not?
oh, yes. No, we better do... Of course. You know, I'm thinking of him as a soloist already. Okay, Nicolay is going to dance with... So what would you like to do first, Austin? Oh, Bolero, that's good because it stays in place a little more. All right, we don't have the music, but you don't need it, I'm sure. Ready? And... Yun, da da dun 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 dun. It's kind of a Ravel's Bolero. Dun 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 dun. Wow, graceful and strong. Look at the feet. I love the feet. Very, very nice. Well, we're going to give you a round of applause, as everyone did for the past 2 days. All right, how about a little Viennese waltz? Is that okay, Viennese waltz, since that's one of your favorite? I know it travels, but Gary can move the camera. And 1, 2, da, da, da. Wow, very handsome. Well, thank you very much for your demonstration. That's very generous. Shall we come back over here just to say goodbye to everyone that's enjoyed meeting you like I have? Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Nicolay. And thank you, Keith, very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Pleasure being here. Thank you.
It's very nice.
Good. See you later.